this is day 4th April 2024 and today's Leetcode daily question is maximum nesting depth of the parenthesis. So we are given with the string, and this string is valid parenthesis string if it meets any one of the following. That is, if it's an empty string or concatenated AB or single A or single B, and nesting depth of S of any VPS is if it's empty then 0, if a single character or not parenthesis depth is 0, if VPS can be written as A, B, its depth is maximum of the depth of A and B. If the VPS can be written as A parenthesis, the depth is 1 plus the depth of A. Let's understand this with the first example. So in this string, the digit 8 is inside 3 nested parentheses, so the output is 3. In the other example, we can see that the digit 3 is inside 3 nested parentheses, so the output is 3 as it is the depth. So these are the constraints, and this is the code. So the solution approach we have used is we initialize a counter C and a list X with a single element 0. Then it iterates to the character of the input string S. For each character, if it's an open parenthesis, we increment C, and the current depth of C is appended to X list. And if it's closing parenthesis, then the counter C is decremented. The final solution returns the maximum value in the list X, which represents the nesting depth of the input S. So let us trace this for the first example. So counter C is initialized with 0, X has 0 element in the list. For I in S, that is I elements in S, we are performing this code. So for the first example, so the string S contains first element open parenthesis, so the counter C will increment by 1, so C is now 1, and X already had 0, so now it will append C, that is 1, so 0 and 1 is in X. The depth now became 1 as depth is maximum in X list. So for the second iteration, I is now 1, which does not satisfy any if condition, so no changes in C or X. For the third iteration, again open parenthesis, so C will increment by 1, that is now C is 2, and X will append C, so now X contains 0, 1, 2, and depth will be 2, that is maximum of X. For the fourth iteration, now I is plus, so it will not fall in any if condition, so again no changes in C or X. Similarly for fifth, it's open parenthesis, so C will again increment by 1, so now C is 3 and X will be 0, 1, 2, 3, so that became 3. And for sixth iteration, I is 2, so no change in C or X. For the seventh iteration, it's a closing bracket, so C will decrement by 1, so C is now 2, and X will be same 0, 1, 2, 3, so depth will be 3. For the eighth iteration, it is a slash, so no change in C or X. For the ninth iteration also, there is no change in C and X. And for the 10th iteration, it's a closing bracket, so C will again decrement by 1, so it is now 1, X is as it is, and depth will be 3. For the 11th iteration also, C will decrement again by 1 and X is same, so depth will be same as it is 3. And 12th iteration, I is not closing or opening parenthesis, so no change in C or X. In 13th iteration also, there is no change in C or X, so the ultimate our maximum depth is 3. So this code returns the depth as maximum of list X, which is 3 here. So this code correctly gives the output. Let us run this code. So you can see that it is accepted, and this is my solution and my submission. Thank you.